My good friend Lindsey takes the anti-chef challenge. Find out how it goes right after this. Hey, welcome back. I am Don the anti-chef, and this is Don's Empty Kitchen. And this is my good friend Lindsey. She has decided to try and take the anti-chef challenge. So let's cheer her on. Yay! All right, Lindsey, show us what you bought.
Well, today I decided to get a low-carb meal because I wanted to prove that low-carb is not necessarily all the time cheaper than eating just normal foods. Don gave me...
I don't think it would be, yeah.
...the challenge to get a meal for $10, and I only went 20 cents over my meal. So I got a Ace baguette, an Ace potato and chive baguette that was 50% off, which I only ended up paying about $3 for. I got a bag of frozen vegetables for $2.50, and some chickpea pasta for $4.66, and my Primo thick and zesty garlic and herb pasta sauce for $1.50.
So there you go. So can I ask you why you have both pastas?
I have both pastas because what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show people. I brought my trusty scale here. It's called a Perfect Portion Scale that I got from Bed Bath & Beyond. You can also find it on Amazon too. And it's just to show people the difference between, I bought a chickpea pasta, which is the lower carb pasta, and I bought a regular box of Barilla spaghetti. And I'm going to measure out, I'm not going to measure out part of the box of the regular spaghetti. I'm just going to measure out part of the box of the chickpea spaghetti.
Right.
But I'm quickly going to read off the back of the box here. The amount of carbohydrates per 100 grams, which is half of the package of this box of pasta, is 61 grams of carbohydrates. And so you're getting more out of there. And on the Barilla box, it is 63 grams for 85 grams of the pack, for about a fifth of the pack. So not even half of the pack. You're getting 63 grams of carbs, which is way more carbs, and you're getting less grams out of the full serving than you would be out of the chickpea pasta. So that's why I tend to go low carb. I'm type 1 diabetic. I wear an insulin pump, and since eating low carb, just doing simple things like changing juice out for fizzy water, and milk out for coconut milk, and just like little things like this, swapping out regular pasta for chickpea pasta, are little things that I do to keep my A1C within that range that my endocrinologist likes. Right now I'm currently sitting at a 5.6 A1C. Before I got onto my insulin pump, I was sitting at a 9.2 A1C. So millions of complications would have came from that had I not addressed that. And yeah, that is my introduction. And I would like to thank Don for inviting me on today to do his challenge. Thank you very much, Don.
So Lindsey, may I ask you, do you mind if I ask you, are you on disability?
I am on disability, and actually during the pandemic, with the cost of groceries going up so much, I used to spend about $250 a month on groceries. And during the start of the pandemic is also when I found out I was type 1 diabetic. I found out on April 21st, 2020 that I was type 1 diabetic. And as a result, I've had to increase my food budget from $250 a month to $350 a month just to eat like as healthily as I can to keep my diabetes and my immune system in check.
Yeah. And did they raise your check at all for that, or?
They've raised my check a little bit.
Hey, this is Don the Empty Chef from Don's Empty Kitchen saying our channel is blowing up. Everybody's liking it. So like, subscribe, share, and comment below. Do it now so you can say I was there when, before this channel went viral. I was there. I was a fan back in the day, and you'll have proof. So do it now. You'll love it. You won't regret it. Also, if you really like what we do here and you really want to support our channel, you could give us a hand by helping us out, and you get something in return. This is the Don's Empty Kitchen, the Empty Chef merch. The link will be down below the video. And if we have all kinds of quality T-shirts, bags, aprons, and different slogans. And if you're interested and you want to help out the channel and you want to get something cool and quality in return, there you go. So once again, I'm Don the Empty Chef, and we will see you. Watch the rest of the video. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, how you doing? How's it going? So we lost our audio. Our mics died. So we lost our audio, and my second camera died as well, so we lost audio in the overhead shots. But Lindsey's still here. Say hi, Lindsey.
Hey guys.
So we're still recording, and we're watching this, and we're gonna do a voiceover for the rest of the video. And yeah. So what are you doing now, Lindsey? Oh, you dropped your mic. I remember that.
Yeah, I had dropped my mic there.
Yeah. And then you go.
We were just trying to figure out what to do with the bread. We were just getting everything ready. Don's taking the vegetables, and he suggested cutting up the bread into the potato chive bread into croutons.
Yeah.
And doing them in the air fryer.
I think you're a little ahead of yourself right now. I think we're just trying to clear off the board so you can put your scale.
I did get a little bit ahead of myself there.
Yeah. Because I think we're just trying to get the scale clear off the board so you can scale out the cup of veggies. And
well, we didn't need to scale out the cup of veggies. We just need to measure out a cup of veggies.
Yeah. So maybe move a little bit closer, Lindsey, because you're registering a lot lower than I am.
Okay.
So, and I'll move back a little bit. You move forward, I move back.
Okay.
'Cause I'm a loud fucker. So yeah.
So we measured out a cup of vegetables. The pasta hasn't been added to the water yet.
No, not yet. No.
But
no,
Don's about to
add the vegetables.
Add the vegetables to the frying pan.
Yeah. You guys notice how much my mouth flaps? Jesus Christ, I'm always talking, aren't I? Just yakety, 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 yakety all the time. And there I go using my fingers again instead of a wooden spoon. Now you know why I'm not a professional chef. I'd be kicked out of a restaurant real quick.
So would I.
And I always taste, how you're supposed to taste, and then throw the spoon in the sink or in a cup, and then grab another spoon and taste again.
I always taste with the same spoon.
So do I. I even caught Gordon Ramsay doing it once.
Anyhow, here I am getting because the water is boiling on the stove, I'm getting the milk jug in order to measure out the chickpea pasta so that we can do it.
Did you zero out the scale before you put or after you put the milk jug on?
After I put the milk jug on, I zeroed it out. Yeah.
That's a really nice scale you have there.
It is, and it even comes with a phone app for anybody that has like an Apple phone or an Android phone, it comes with a phone app.
Yeah.
So if you don't have your book of codes, if you've lost your book of codes, you can go onto their food app and get all the codes for the scale, which is excellent. And it tells you the sugar content, it tells you the amount of carbs, it tells you everything that it would tell you on a regular food store label is what the scale tells you, basically.
Wow.
Which is great.
That's awesome.
It is, especially when I want to do mangoes and I don't want to swag it, which is called scientific wild ass guess it.
Yeah.
I decide to just measure out my stuff instead. If my blood sugar's been a little bit too higher throughout the day, I will really get strict with my diabetes management and like weigh stuff out like I was doing with the chickpea spaghetti there. Dawn's just adding some spices to the
Don't call attention to that. I'm cheating on the challenge. Pay no attention to the man behind the blue shirt. Yeah. No, but that did make it taste so much better, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
For sure. Sonia's gonna like that for dinner.
Now, did you store her croutons separately so they stay nice and crispy?
Oh no, they're still gonna be crispy for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't even think you're gonna have time to finish this video before you have to go. We got 19 minutes till you have to be downstairs,
Wow.
right? Or will they call you or something?
No, they won't call you. They don't call you, unfortunately. I wish they were that considerate and called. There goes in the pasta. Dawn was my sous chef today.
Sous chef.
Sous chef.
Yeah. I don't cook shoes. But I do want to thank you for coming and trying my challenge.
No problem. I enjoyed it.
Oh man, we had a great time.
We did have a great time.
Hi, Don the Anti-Chef here. We joke around a lot on this channel. We have a lot of fun, but I'd like to get serious for a second. The Ottawa Food Bank. If you live in this city, you either use their service or you know somebody who does, whether you know it or not. It's not always easy to talk about not having enough food to eat or not having enough food to feed your family. But you're saying to yourself, I'm only one person, what can I do? Well, everyone counts. Everyone in this world counts. So even if you just have a little food to spare or some time on your hands, volunteer. Or if you have a bit of money, donate what you can. They'll take anything. They need the help. We need the help. Help your community. The Ottawa Food Bank. It's a good place to start. Yeah, that looks like some scale, boy, I'll tell you.
It's a $70 scale. My first Christmas being diagnosed with type 1,
yeah.
Sonia got it from me, my partner got it from me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has a $70 scale and she's not even a Coke dealer. Wow.
And here I am cutting up. Dawn suggested taking the bread that we had and cutting up croutons and doing the croutons in the air fryer, which turned out excellent. And that was to put on top of our spaghetti.
See, I didn't expect you to cut up that many croutons. I didn't expect you to do like the whole loaf or half the loaf. Now, what I was thinking, what I would have done personally, is I would have cut like a quarter of what you did for croutons, right?
Yeah.
But then 2 nice thick slices of bread, and then coated them with the avocado oil and butter, and put those in the air fryer, right? And then when they came out all buttery and golden brown and delicious, yummy, yummy, right? Put that underneath your spaghetti, and then put your spaghetti on top.
Oh, yes, you know? That would be good.
And then put your sauce over that, and then
that would be good. But the croutons on top of the spaghetti were kind of nice too. I think Sonia's gonna like that one.
Oh yeah.
I get home. I'm very methodical and take a while, so Dawn, I think, at one point got frustrated with me. It was like, you know what, I'll take over doing the bread, because in a few moments he takes over doing the bread for me.
Well, that's only because the pasta was already
And I wasn't
ready.
using the right knife either. Dawn educated me that I wasn't using the right knife. I was using a
9-inch
knife that wasn't even sharpened.
Yeah, it's not even sharp. Actually, I just gave you that for the photograph for the thumbnail. You know. Yeah, and you'll cut yourself with that thing. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it in my face. I just can't stand. Let me get in there. Let me do this. Let me. It's bothering me. You know? Let me get started with this. How's that? I just need a little bit to get the grease off the peas and carrots and corn. You know, because they were frozen vegetables. You know, they reject the oil.
Yeah.
And the butter, they don't absorb it because they've been processed so much that they're leaking out all the liquid in them, right? So they're not sucking in the liquid. They're not sucking in that butter and that goodness, right? So I needed something to grab all the grease so that we wouldn't have greasy vegetables. And that's why I had, give me a handful of those now. I need them now. Yeah. Because cooking is all about timing, right?
Yeah. You know what show I love to watch? The Great Canadian Cooking Show on CBC.
Yeah.
That's a really good show.
That one and Master Chefs?
Yes, Master Chef.
Home Cooks? I like that one. But they're catty as fuck. I mean, you know. Half the people in those shows, I'd hit them in the head. Just like. I don't know. I think they pick not the best cooks, but whoever can dispense the most drama is who they pick. You know. Like there's one episode I remember one year, and she turned out to be a fairly good cook. Okay, just nothing against the girl. Okay, but this is Master Chef Canada, right? Mm-hmm. And she's cooking catfish and collard greens to as her entry dish to get in, right?
You have to do a good job at that. Catfish and collard greens.
Well, it's not exactly what I'd call a Canadian dish, right?
No. That too, that's more of a South American dish.
Yeah, well, Southern America. Yeah. Down Georgia, Louisiana, that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. Tennessee. Yeah.
And Dawn's just getting the rest of the croutons into the frying pan.
Well, no, those ones I just put in a bowl with.
You put it in a bowl with
a few spices and some avocado oil. But yeah. See, I need a medium-sized bowl. That's the only bowl I have.
Yeah.
So it's like way too big for half the stuff I do, right? Because usually I'm just cooking for myself, so it's like way too big. I mean, it's great for making bread, because if you've seen the episode where I make bread, that's the bowl I use.
Yeah.
because it's great for mixing up the bread and keeping the mess contained so it's not all over the friggin' house, you know. Armful of spices. Here we go. Armful of spices. Yeah. So. Turn that down. It's too high. That's why you're choking.
It's down the lowest it'll go.
I used to use those things too. Lindsay's using a vape right now, and she's using the one with the container on it, the big fat ones there with the adjustable.
It's a THC vape, and they're the carts, so they make you choke. Dawn's just adding some spices into the breadcrumbs. Not the breadcrumbs, but the bread croutons.
Is that from your vape?
This is my vape. This is my nicotine vape.
I'm just wondering, or
this one smells like maple. If you're smelling maple, that's what that is.
I'd say more soy sauce than maple, but yeah.
Soy sauce and maple, yeah.
That's what it smells like to me, anyway. For a minute there, I thought my neighbor Xavier was trying to cook again. Hold it in. Hold it in. You don't cough, you don't get off. That's it. What's the other one? You don't choke, you room to toke? Something like that? I don't know.
This one's really good. This one is called Maple Kush.
Maple Kush.
And it does taste like maple too.
Well, now it's starting
really
to smell a little
weird
more like
because
maple.
My bill on the end said that I got no 40,000 points. Okay, I thought it was 50,000 points. I got 40,000 points, and I only had 6,000 points going into grocery shop. I ended up with 40,000 points.
That's not bad.
And I use all my points to go in and get extra food if I need extra food or anything.
Yeah. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Yeah.
That's why I use Loblaws.
So, Lindsay came here, and I told her that she's gonna have to show her receipt in the video, and I took it under assumptions that she'd understand that you have to buy the $10 worth of food and have only that receipt for the $10 worth of food. She came in with her grocery list receipt, which is like the length of your arm. So I'm saying, there's no way that I looked at the receipt. I said, there's no way that cost $10. No friggin' way. Just the paper alone to print it out was worth more than $10. Yeah. So let's keep an eye on the time.
That's why I went through and highlighted everything.
352. So, I mean, do you have to be down there directly at 4 o'clock on the nose, or?
No, I have 5 minutes to be directly down there on the nose.
And you can't reschedule, eh?
No, I can't reschedule.
Okay. So if you miss it, I guess you're spending the night.
Well, Sonia wouldn't be very happy.
No, I guess not. Especially
and
since...
neither would Pius, because I'm the one that feeds Pius.
Yeah. I guess Lasagna would not be happy.
No.
Neither would I, because I'd end up having to sleep in my chair, because I only got the one bed, so... Yeah, go lie down. You go to sleep. I'll stay up all night. I usually do anyway.
Oh, so that's why you were up the other morning at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I'm always like, I'm an old man. I sleep like 2 hours, go to the washroom, I'm up for an hour, I go and sleep for 2 hours, go to the washroom, I'm up for an hour.
Yeah.
You know, every 2 hours I gotta hit the can, so. Especially if I'm lying down because I lie on my left side, so all my weight's on my bladder.
Mhm.
Yeah, so. So, yeah. So if you're wondering what's going through my head here, guys, the pasta is just out of the water right now. So from this point on, till the sauce gets put on the pasta and ready to serve, you know, all that's going through my head is the pasta's dying, the pasta's dying, the pasta's dying, the pasta's dying. So... So you could actually see the panic in my face. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I try to play it cool, but I don't do a very good job. This is actually pretty neat. Like, no, I'm not gonna say anything. Never mind. You never did have that coffee, did you?
Oh, did you make me coffee?
I made a whole pot of coffee.
I'll have a glass of coffee before I go.
Okay, if you think you have the time, it's right over there. Help
Yeah,
yourself.
fine.
Up in the cupboard, the red cup, it's brand new. I just got it for Christmas.
This one right here?
Yeah. It's brand new. I just got it for Christmas, so you'll be the first one to use it. Actually, no, that's not true. I used it once already, but in one of my videos, right, I ended up showing knife skills, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I did a mini bourguignon, okay, which is perfectly cubed squares of vegetable. I was doing potatoes, so perfectly squared cubes of potato, 1 centimeter or 1 millimeter by 1 millimeter by 1 millimeter. Okay, so they're tiny, tiny, tiny little perfect cubes of potato, right? Well, I dropped the cup. I put them all in 1 cup, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I dropped the cup by accident, and it fell. The bottom of the cup hit the floor first, right? So it went off like a bouncing Betty hand grenade, and just little pieces of potato everywhere, all over the apartment. Like, and even though I swept it all up, for the next like 6 or 7 hours, I was finding little pieces of potato everywhere.
Do you have milk?
No, I have Coffee Mate right there.
Coffee mate?
Yeah, the yellow jug. Right
yellow
beside.
jug right
Yeah,
here?
yeah,
Okay.
that's it. Yeah. I'm all out. I usually make cooking milk. I forgot to make some cooking milk, so that's my bad. I'm sorry about that. I should have made some cooking milk.
How do you make cooking milk, by the way?
1 tablespoon of sugar.
Mm-hmm.
4 tablespoons of Coffee Mate. Really, really hot water that's been boiling. Right? No salt, no oil, nothing in the water. Just plain tap water boiling. Really hot water to 1 tablespoon of sugar, 4 tablespoons of Coffee Mate, and then stir like crazy until it gets a froth.
Yeah.
You do 1 cup at a time, right?
Yeah.
So you stir like crazy
You're
until...
gonna have to send me that again, like over Messenger.
Well, no, I have a video. Just
Oh,
look
you
at-
have a video of it? Okay,
Yeah, I have a
perfect.
video of how to make
Perfect.
cooking milk. So yeah, that was my grandmother's recipe, and she grew up in the Depression.
Are you gonna eat the rest of yours tonight, Don?
What? The rest of my what?
The rest of your spaghetti tonight? Yeah.
Right there, the one on the table.
Mm.
Yeah, of course I am.
Good.
Yeah.
And Sonia gets some too, so Sonia's gonna be quite happy about that. What time is it right now? It is 3:58. I have time. Well done, thank you.
No problem. We almost made it to the end of this. I can't believe it. We're actually... Oh, yeah, that's when I found out the camera died. Because you can see the croutons in the air fryer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So... Yeah. There's definitely something wrong with the mic system to that camera, that cheap camera of mine.
Yeah.
Because when I have my wireless mic hook up to it, it's too loud, it's too distorted, like you know, it's you can't understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And with this mic, the boom mic, it's like you can't hear anything. You know, it's like too far away. You know.
Yeah.
It's like it's not plugged in at all. Actually, let's take a look at that. Maybe it isn't plugged in. Maybe I don't have it pushed in all the way. Oh, it looks like it's plugged in. Yeah, no, it's all the way in there. Oh, I got it turned off. That's why. I'm an idiot. I had the boom mic turned off.
Oh.
Well, I was depending on the, the other
Yeah.
mics. So, yeah. So, turn that on and leave it on. There we go. So that way I have a backup just in case. Oh, yes. Oh, we just missed the showing of the croutons. But they did look good. And they did taste real good, too.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. Nice, spicy, crunchy, buttery.
Look at how well I'm doing in terms of my weight, Don.
Yeah, you're doing really well, actually. Wish I could lose weight like you do.
It hasn't been easy. It's been a lot of hard work. Like,
Yeah.
getting a 5.6 A1C, I've been eating, like, I switched out regular milk for coconut milk, unsweetened coconut milk.
Yeah.
I switched juice out for fizzy water.
Yeah.
I love just the bubbly?
Yeah.
Cans of bubbly. I love the cans of bubbly. Little things like that, eating more like plant-based meats and stuff like that.
Have you tried TVP? Do you use TVP?
I have tried TVP, yep. I have TVP bacon.
Yeah, I love TVP. I love using it.
Yeah.
Especially in mac and cheese or something, or like
It's great, and it's it's vegetarian, B, it's great, and C, it's an awesome source of protein, an amazing source of protein.
Not only that, I like using it with real meat. Like I'll go
Yeah.
half and half hamburger, half.
Oh, I showed you my my urn for
Yeah.
potatoes, right?
Yeah. That's cute.
I don't want to forget that. What time is it, Dawn?
It is 4:02.
4:02. Okay, I have to get it up there now.
All right. Well, if
In
the
case
thing
they
is,
are
if you
there.
miss it, you come back up here. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I will.
You got your scale. You got everything.
Yeah, I got my scale. I got everything.
And the food
Thank
for
you so much,
Sonia.
Dawn.
No problem.
I appreciated that.
Did you want to take a Pepsi home with you? It may last you like 3 weeks, but
Yeah, of course. Thank you, Dawn.
yeah, no problem. Take one home for you.
It will last me 3 weeks because I'll use it primarily for my loaves.
Yeah. Or maybe share it with your girlfriend,
Sonia doesn't drink Pepsi, but I'll use it.
Oh, of course you take a cold one. Don't take one off the counter or
Oh,
nothing.
I'll take one off the counter.
I'm only joking. I don't care.
Are you sure? I'll put one back in the fridge.
I
for
don't
you.
care. I don't care. I'm just giving you a hard time.
I'm putting one back in the fridge for you and another one in the fridge for you. Instead of it. There you go, Don.
Thank you very much. Okay,
You're
go
welcome. Thank
before you
you.
miss your ride, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
And we're at the end of the video. So that's it.
So,
We did it.
yes.
We
Thank
did it.
you. I enjoyed that, Don.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And thank you guys for watching. Once again, you have value, you have worth, and you deserve a place in this world.
Yeah. Oh, your door locks backwards too, no it doesn't.
I never lock my door. If the door's locked, it's because you did it.
How do I get out now?
Same way you came in. Okay, so gotta turn this off. And the sauce, I believe. And now I'm putting the veg on, and I'm making a little garnish at the front of the plate with the veg. That would have been nice if the overhead camera was still working. Yeah. And since this challenge is shot all to hell, I decided, you know, to get some cheese and grate a little cheese over top of it to make it look nice. At least we could have a nice meal together, you know? So, yeah. I don't know what I'm going on about. I know that I am saying while I'm doing this is to hold the shredder loosely and just let the cheese fall where it may. It always makes a good garnish when you don't try and force it to go in certain directions. You just let it fall where it may. And right after this, I get Lindsey to use her phone because her phone is still charged. I get her to take a picture of the spaghetti. It's the one that's on the thumbnail, but I'll probably end up sticking it in here the next time I go through this, because this is the first go around. So I'll probably end up sticking the picture right about here, right as she's clicking, and then you'll see what it looks like from the top. But it's absolutely gorgeous. And the spaghetti itself is actually, it's the first time I've tried that. I can't remember what kind of spaghetti it was. It was a little different than whole wheat spaghetti. Like, I've had a whole wheat pasta before, and it is definitely a little. It has a nice oaky, nutty flavor to it. Like, the pasta was like boiled over a double boiler, and in the double boiler was in the bottom of the double boiler was like chestnuts, you know, or you cooked it over a wood stove or something like that. But it definitely had a nice, not smoky, but a nice woody, nutty flavor to it. And even though it sat there for like 10 minutes after I took it off the boil, it was still nicely al dente, and it coated the mouth nice. I mean, it was really nice. Yeah. The sauce was just canned sauce, so it's nothing special about it. But the pasta itself, you know, along with the spices that I put in the vegetables and the croutons, really threw it off, really gave it away. You can really tell that Lindsey loved the croutons, because on the plate I'm eating off here, she finished off half of that, and she left me like 3 croutons. That's it. Out of that whole half loaf bread, she left me like 3 croutons. But that's okay. That's okay, Lindsey. It was your bread. It was awesome. It was good. Thank you for coming. Yeah. And as always, we're going to say goodbye. And I'm Don the Anti-Chef. And you have value. Oh, here we go. You have value. You have worth. And you deserve a place in this world. So find that thing that's going to get you out of bed and stick to it. And don't let anybody tell you any different. I'm Don the Anti-Chef, and you take care now. Bye-bye. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.